Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to see what is a widget. We are going to play with our default demo application, and I'm going to illustrate what is a widget. We are going to play with the demo codes, and I illustrate you what are the widgets. First of all, whenever you see these green stuff, these are comments in Dart or Flutter. If you want to comment out something, or if you do not want it to be recognized by the system, you comment it out by writing the /. So I'm going to delete it. I just want to show you everything myself. Let me decrease the code by deleting these green things. Now everything in Flutter is a widget. As you see this app thing, we call it the app bar. This is a widget. Then the color itself, it's a widget. Even this string, this name, it's a widget. This string here, you have pushed the button this many times. This is a string. This number 70 is a string. This floating button, it's a string. This screen you see, it's a screen which we call a scaffold. This is a widget. For example, here, let's say we want to change the color of the app bar. You just, for example, let's see, try changing the color of the app bar. Now you have to check. First, you have to check the app bar. Where is it? For example, you have to check for the app bar. Here is the app bar. Then inside the app bar, there will be the characteristics, or anything, or like the details, all the arguments that you can put, the arguments that can be used by the app bar. If you want to see the arguments, even if I do not show you, like for example, here is the app bar. Here you just see, let's say here you place, if you want to see which arguments or which features can be accompanied by the app bar, you just press Ctrl and the space button. You see, these are the arguments. So these are the things that can be put in the app bar. For example, here there is a center title. You see, let us center this title, Flutter demo homepage, and we put it in the center. Let us place, you see, true, it's a broom. It has, you have to make it true. Let us hot reload. You see, it has been centered. That's how we change what the widgets. If you want to change something, for example, again, let us try changing color. But here, when you check the arguments, here you won't see color. Why? Because already the color is already declared as an argument below. So here in the suggestion, you won't see it. So let us find the color. For example, here, the color, the background color, it's using the theme of the context. No, we do not want this. This is saying it's using a global color that is set with the application. We just want to make our own color. So let us make our own color. So let us here now we've removed the color argument. When you try to check it, you have to see it. It has to be there because we've removed the argument. It has not refreshed. Okay, it's a background color. We call it the background color. The background color, you write, you start with the colors. What color can we put it? Let us put red. We are going to change this app bar to red. You've seen the color of our app bar, it has changed to red. Let us try changing this word inside all the title of the home of the app bar. Let us change it. Now you have to check the arguments of the what? Of the app bar. Here we have a title, which is a text. Here, okay, this is a longer way. I want to first show you the easy way. They have not directly written the text, but it has been called somewhere, which I do not want to get to you right now. I want to show you the easiest way, writing it. Let us remove this and I bring it again. Okay, let us bring our title again. Title, always if you want to write something, always a title is a text, and a text in Flutter or in the coding languages we call them strings. So we are going to put text. Here we are going to bring curly brackets. Inside we are going to put quotes, and we are going to write anything we want inside. For example, our first application. This is our first application. Let us hot reload and we see if the text has changed. It has changed. Our first application. So that's how we change things. In most cases, you will find yourself that you will find codes that you have to change. Sometimes you want to be writing from the scratch. In case you have found a code, you have to find out widgets, which widget which is where, so that you change them. So another, let me say, and this thing we call it the floating. We call it the floating action button. This is it. This one we call it the floating action button. This thing, let me like for example, we want to change its characters. Here it has an add button. Let us change this add button to our own. We just come here, icons, add button. Let us put the control space, and we get the suggestions of the icons we can put. Which one we can put? Which icon? Access alarm. Let us put anyway alarm. I have put. Let us go to reload and we see. You see, we have changed the what? The icon in the floating action button. So another thing, also I told you this screen you see, this is also a widget. This is a scaffold. This is a what? A scaffold. So let me try deleting other things also. Let me also delete these entire things, and we put up something. Let us also remove this one. So you see here, now for example, in most cases when you are programming, you will see suggestions. If you want to accept a suggestion, you just press tab. You press the tab button. The suggestion will the code will just write itself in the editor, but it's not what we want right now. I just want to start something here. So this is we want us to make something today. For example, this is the menu function, which we call it the menu function or the entry in Flutter. So whenever you want to call an application, for example, here it's bringing an error here on this function because it's not understanding, this page is not somewhere. So it's saying when you see here the error, the name my homepage isn't a class. It's not a class. The correct name must match. So here it's bringing its error because it's not declared anywhere. Let us first remove everything. We want to make something on our own. Let us make something on our own. I want us to change this screen. We are going to create a scaffold. A scaffold or a screen, and we change everything so that we make everything ourselves. For example, we are going to create a stateless widget, and we are going to make a scaffold so that we change here. Okay, we are going to create, if you want, I told you there are two widgets. We have the stateless and the stateful widget. The stateful, that's the widget that changes state, and the stateless, this is the widget that does not change state. Now let us make the stateless widget. If you want to bring this widget, you can just write stl. It will bring you option. You can tap here, Flutter stateless widget. It has come. Now they have brought us this widget. We do not want this. So return class my widget. You can call it anything. You can call it anything you want. You can call this my widget the class as you can. Let us change it. We can call it our app. Our app, just that. Sorry, our app. Class our widget extends the stateless widget. Our app override widget build context. Return. We do not want this. We are going to return. A scaffold. You can just here put, we want a scaffold. Under the scaffold, what do we have? Under a scaffold, what do we have? You can just tap enter, and you also bring control space. You can bring the arguments, and you see what you can put. First of all, we have the app bar. I don't want this addition. In most cases, we have the app bar. In most cases, the app bar, the type of app bar. We have other types of app bars. I will tell them to you. This is the app bar. The app bar, this one. So we are going to use this app bar again. You see, we have started with the scaffold. In the scaffold, we have the app bar, again in the upper bar we have other things. You just click enter and you see the things are in the upper bar. You see they are giving us the suggestion. It's the title. You can press a tab and you put in that thing, the title. Our app, the application has our app. It has come automatically. You can change the text as you want. Also, if you want another argument, you can also press control space and you see other arguments. For example, background color, we can say colors orange. No, it's all colors green. Let us put green because orange may look like this one that is currently there. Then let us first see our application. But now here we have to change the home because we want it to show this thing, our app. So we have to put this class here. We have to change here and we are going to put our app. Here we are going to remove this one. We do not want this one. We are going to remove it. It's not removing. We are going to remove this one, this code here. You see? So we are going to hot reload and we see what we are going to get. You see, we've created something, our new application that has a word, our app in the app bar. So let us center our app, the word our app. We just come here, here in the arguments. You can just come here and press enter, and you press control space, and you bring here center title. You just say true, and you hot reload. You see, it has been centered. Now, even you can change the color here, the color of this space. You see. Okay, let us again put something in the scaffold. What can we put in the scaffold here? In the scaffold, even if you do not know, do not beat up yourself. You just see bring control C, control and space. You will know what you can put in the scaffold. Always we have a body. You see, what can we put in the body? You just press control and you place space. You see, you just press control and you place control and you place space. You'll see things that can go in the body. For example, we can say, what can we put in the body? For example, let us say we want to put a text. Which body? Or you can say a container. Container. We are going to put a container in our scaffold. Also, the container has characteristics or other arguments like a color, child, text, but I do not want us to go very quickly. I want us to first call a container itself. A container itself, we can change its color. For example, you can say color, colors blue. Let us hot reload. You see, the screen has changed to blue. Are you seeing, guys, where we are going? Eventually the screen has changed to blue. But it's not only what we want. We want us to put a text in the center here. What can we do? Also, you just come, you check the container. Where is our container? Here the arrangement of the thing may not matter. You may put it up or down so long as it's in the right place. Also, we want to put a text. we want to put a text. It's bringing us a suggestion. Hello world. Let us put okay, let us put a text. A text. What is the problem? A text. A text. Hello people. Hello people. This is our text. So inside the container we've got what we call a text. Sorry, we are getting an error. What is the an error from? Let me go back. What is the error? Sorry, what error by? Control C. Okay. In most cases, please, when you want to bring a text inside the container, you are going to bring it as a child. You want to just put it there. Always a container carries a child. It's what in the child you are going to put a what? A something, another widget, but you cannot put something directly in the container. So the container inside carries a widget. So you are going to put a text as a child. Sorry, this is the text, and inside you are going to put the quotes, and you are going to put our app. So we are going to hot reload and we see the results. You see, this is our app, but you see it's very small. It's very small. So let us first increase its okay, let us first center it. If you want to center this, we are going to wrap this text in the center. How do we do it? You just come here and you press refactor and you wrap it in the center. Let us see, we've wrapped it in the center. You see, the word our app has come in the center, but still the word it's too small. What can we do? We can also come here and we check on other arguments of the text so that we get the text center. We want to increase the size of our text. Want to increase the size of our text. We are going to bring style. Then it's text style. Then under text style we have things like we are going to see them. We have color. You see, we can change its color here. The word, we can change its color. Let us put the color to colors to white. Let us change it to white. And the style also, we are going to change the size, the font size. Here it is, we can make it 50. So let us, here these warnings, they want us to call them the constant. The constant has not worked, but no worries, these are our warnings. I will tell them to you in the later stages. Now let us hot reload and you see the size of you see we've increased the size of our string, our word, and we centered it, and we have changed the color. So that's how we play with the widget. So for now, let us stop here, and guys, let us stop in the next excitement in the next video. Let us meet in another lesson for more awesome things still in Flutter.